we're going to click start recording. We're going to welcome back the YouTube audience. CLG FC episode 194. And we're here. How was the food? It was leftover pizza, so it was good. It was leftover Domino's, is what it was. So it wasn't anything like, but Domino's is good. We just drew 0-0 versus Ulverston Rangers in fifth. We dropped 2 points to second and third. So now we are clear by 6 with 17 to play. So there's plenty of football left in this league. Plenty. Our under-18s also just beat Blackburn Rovers under-18s in the FA Youth Cup. So we're in the FA Youth Cup 4th round, which is awesome. But yeah, we got Burnside, Sinex, Social, Sports and Social. So I think we're going to get through about 3 to 4 more games here tonight, which will get me right in towards the middle to the end of January. My fear is, now if you remember, I talked in previous streams, previous episodes, that because it's a community save and everybody's a community member that's on the team and blah, 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 blah. I had to roll their ages back at some point, right? We did that this season, which means that this is an upcoming transfer window where I have a bunch of players who are 17 who might be wanted. So it's gonna be interesting. I'll say that. I hope the board, if they get sold out from underneath their feet, my feet, honestly, I'll bring them back in. But still, hey Benny, hey Duck God. By the way, how was the stream crack? How was PoE2? PoE looks like a fun game. I just I don't know. I have a very limited, I guess, motivation to play games like that. Even though I do like a good, like Diablo, like who doesn't? Let's do leagues in focus. We are here. We might as well. Right. We talked about MLS last time. We know they're still in the off season. They got a month before their preseason even starts. So let's go over to Prem. Newcastle is top by 8 points over Man City. Chelsea's third. Bournemouth are fourth. Spurs are fifth. Leicester sixth. Villa are seventh. Arsenal are eighth. Man United are ninth. Liverpool are 14th. They're in a lot of trouble. Liverpool are financially. By the way, congratulations on 600. Thank you very much, Crack. Thank you very much. Yes, 600 stream tonight. Absolute pleasure. I did the first 4.5 years I've been an affiliate, I did 400 streams on this channel. Since then, I've done, just in the last year, I've done 200. 200. So, but Liverpool are in a lot of trouble. They have 62 million in loan debt. Their bank balance is negative 308 million. So, if anything, Crack, I think Liverpool are going to start cutting the lunches from staff soon as well, because that's a horrific bank balance. Man United's bank balance is horrible, but it's definitely better. I mean, minus 60 billion is certainly better than minus 300 million. So, is it Vincent Company in charge? What, at Liverpool? No, Giuseppe De Luca, who I'm pretty sure is a new gen manager. He was at Sassuolo in Serie B, and then he went to Atalanta, and then he went to Liverpool. So he did it to them in mind? Nah. So I don't know financially the history of their bank balance, but yeah, I think they're in some serious trouble. believe it or not. I think we're going to start getting something odd in this save where they like could get relegated. So, but yeah, West Ham, my beloved West Ham, are only above. First off, Sunderland are above the drop by 3 points, and my beloved West Ham are above the drop only on goal difference by 3 goals. Sunderland have Europa League as well, by the way, um, which we'll get into all of that. So Sunderland are doing what other Premier League, non-Big Six Premier League clubs do, and that is they focus on Europe, fuck the league. They can always recover the league position at the end of the season. Let's worry about Europa League, right? But yeah, Leeds are um, in the drop on goal difference. Forest have lost 5 games in a row. They're 6 adrift in 19th. Norwich 10 adrift in 20th. Sky Bet Championship. Crystal Palace lead the league by 6 points over Sheffield Wednesday, who themselves are a point above the playoff places, which include Brentford, Birmingham, Bristol City, and Watford. Coventry are a point on the outside looking in. At the bottom, it is Ipswich, Blackburn, and Rotherham, who are all a point above the drop over Derby County. West Brom are 2 adrift in 23rd. Bolton are 10 adrift in 24th. Sky Bet League 1. Um, Cardiff lead the league by a point over Huddersfield, who lead the playoff places by 5 points, which include Wrexham, Plymouth, Crewe, and Crawley. Wimbledon still a point on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Salford and Reading a point above the drop over Bristol Rovers. Oxford are 2 adrift in 22nd. South Shields 3 adrift in 23rd. Blackpool also 3 adrift at the foot of Sky Bet League 1. Sky Bet League 2, Newport County lead the league. Walsall are level on points with them. Torquay United are 5 back, but they're above the playoff spots by a point over Mansfield, Exeter, Leyton Orient, and Bradford City. Swindon have won 4 of their last 5, and they are a point on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Oldham Athletic are trying to hold on to the Football League status they've regained. But they haven't won in 5. They're 4 clear. The drop still over Notts County. Preston North End is at the foot of the Football League, 5 points adrift from safety. In the Vanarama National, Port Vale lead the league by 4 points over Macclesfield, Hartlepool, Kingsland Town, Gateshead, Bromley, and Stevenage. Sutton United on the outside looking in by 3 goals and a goal difference. Scarborough are 3 points on the outside looking in themselves. At the bottom, Hereford are above the drop by 3 points over Boreham Wood and Gillingham. AFC Fylde, who went up to League 2 for 2 seasons, is now 7 adrift in 23rd. Boston United are 9 adrift in 24th. Lastly, one of the leagues in the level above us, the Northwest County League Division 1 North, Broughton Amateurs, they're still winning, man. They keep on winning. It's like they've won 17 in a row. They're literally having a perfect season. They're 10 clear of the playoff places, which include Bradley, Addingham, North Walkden, and Bickerstaff. Isle of Man is 2 points back on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Clitheroe and Holker Old Boys are 2 points above the drop over Sutton Reserves, who have lost 5 straight. Burskoff have lost 4 straight. They and are winless in their last 5. They're 3 adrift in 16th. Chatterton are 5 adrift in 17th. Daisy Hill have only 3 draws this season. They haven't won a game halfway through the season, and they are 13 adrift. That's Leagues in Focus. Let's keep going. Path of Exile 2 is a great game. It's still in early access. Path of Exile 2 is my first ARPG. It's not really an ARPG in my opinion. It's more like a dungeon crawler. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Charlotte have scored. That was a really bad defensive lapse. It was a really good ball, but it was a really bad. Charlotte broke away on a 2-1-0. So, see, we are 8-1 favorites. Burnside 7-2. The draw is 11-4. Sorry. Um, let's kick this pre-match press conference off with the first question from Mark Barker at the Daily Mirror. Uh, his record speaks for itself. He'll play. I have no clue. I have no clue where that came from. Uh, they've been a real breath of fresh air. Thanks. Okay, cool. Easy as you like. So, but I mean, it might be an ARPG. ARPGs to me are like Jade Empire, uh, Near Automata. They're more ARPGs. Like Nier is a JRPG, it's a Japanese RPG, but at the same time, it's not like a turn-based RPG. It's more like an action RPG. Like not Skyrim, because that's more like a Western style. Jade Empire is a really good example, I think. So PoE it's more like just a dungeon crawler. It's like old school Diablo, which is kind of like what I like about it. Is it reminds me of old school Diablo. Diablo 1, Diablo 2. I don't really care for. I don't care for a need for a multiplayer version of those games, like PoE or Diablo. Like, just give me something I can go in and kill time with. Nelson versus Sharnock Richard is the marquee matchup. I would have thought it would have been us. I mean, first versus fourth is pretty big in the lead, but okay. Charlotte have just scored again. Agyemang. Cincy getting run over in the second half, and it's just started. We're 6 minutes in. I need to see this goal because I didn't actually see it. I just looked over and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god. Actually, well, it wouldn't be my last time streaming, so you can watch my horrible gameplay. Then, no, you're all right at it. It's a great ball. It's a really good finish, actually. That's just so well placed. It's a good one. It's a really good run, and that's a great finish. Just inside the far post. Okay, Charlotte lead 2-0. Right. Jack is still not fit. Charlie Wildman has passed, though, which I think is great. Um, I'll give Joe Jones the start, but Wildman's got to come. Oh, he's still not returning to full fitness until 5 days from now. I really want to use Wildman more, so I'm gonna add him to the side. So I'm gonna have Wildman, Mather, Mukendi. So a lot of offensive subs. Nothing in the midfield, um, unfortunately. But we're gonna stick with it. We're gonna say fuck it and go with it. Um, I meant to look at where Cincy is in the table right now, by the way, because I thought they were like okay. They are 2 wins from 3 games. They had 6 points going into this. Charlotte had 4. They were 1-1-1. So, what's going on in other matches? Oh, Biz is going to be happy. Kansas City's leading. Minnesota is leading Kansas City. DC and Montreal. I told you that game is going to be shit. It's 0-0. Uh, this. Oh, how did he come away with that ball? New England and New York City FC is 1-1. St. Louis and Seattle is 0-0. FC Dallas Vancouver is 0-0. They just kicked off. Real Salt Lake already leads versus Houston. Diogo Gonçalves in the opening minute. The opening minute. Wow. Did not expect that. Pause that because we are going to go. Whoa. Go back. We are going to resume that, but we do have a game to play, guys. So let's get into it. Right. There made no changes. Neither have we. We made one to the subs. Philip Farrell will be marked at all times. That didn't motivate anybody. Anyway, here we go. Hmm. 7 wins and a draw in our last 8. Burnside 2-0-3 in their last 5. Anyways, my friend, I'm heading to bed. Have a great rest of the stream, and I'll catch you next time. Here's to the next 600. Thank you very much, Crack. Thank you for the raid as well. Super appreciated, man. Get some good rest. Uh, Here we go. Underway. We are in the blue with the black. They are in the red with the white shorts. We're underway here. At the faithful wall. Oh, they've got a chance early. Oh, that's run out. Okay. I didn't even finish watching last week's games. So I really got to do better of catching up. Snicky over the top. Spaps. Great ball. Did really well to move the line back. Frack now cuts in. Now he's got options. Frack goes for goal himself. It's probably the worst of those options. And he's nowhere close. Free kick. Parks takes it. Whips in. Back post. Headed up. Not out. Cookies. Cookies goes for goal. What a save. Morris with the save. Here comes Cincy, by the way. Good cut back inside. Cookies. Go on, Joe Jones. No, can't win it. Corner. He's played him over the top. Oh, that's an unfortunate bounce. Sheamus. Come on, Sheamus. Stay with it. Ah, fuck. Now they're breaking. Evans, Curtis finds Day. Really well cut out by Wright. Loses the ball. Cookies. Here comes Curtis again. Jones. Good cut out from Jones. Sheamus has got it. Parks. Over the top. Really good ball over the top from Parks. Jones in plenty of space on the left-hand side. He's going to cut the inside. He's got an option in Cookies. Cookies is there. Snicky first time. Myself back to Cookies. Looking for the overlap from Frack. He does get it. Frack. Can he get the cross in? Oh, it's off the post. The cross went off the post. Twinkle settled it back for Frack. Frack, you could have turned on that over the top. That's going to go out, isn't it? It does. Fuck. Parks. Jones in a tight space. He's being closely marked. Sheamus. Back to Parks. Whip it around. It's got to go around here. Come on. Going over the top instead for Sheamus. Did he stay on side is the question. Yes, he did. Cross comes in. Snicky. And Morris is right there. Jones. Snicky. Yeah, that wasn't. I don't know why that ball went to Snicky. Myself. Snicky. Turns, finds Spaps. Somebody's got to be willing to play a through ball here. And somebody else has got to be willing to make the run. Jones, that's really good. Really good pocket of space. He took it first time. He just didn't hit the target. Right, Curtis. Munoz. Twinkle pushed them off. Day. Cookies might get to that. Cookies still trying to get to it, but Farrell's come forward for it. Farrell gets by his man. Frack with a lovely cutout. Now it's our turn to build from the back. Here's Spaps. I got to sneeze. Woo! Right. What is it, 19th minute? Right. For Parks. For Sheamus. Sorry. For Jones. Snicky. Snicky maybe dropped too deep for that one, but still. It is. We still have it. Here's Twinkle. Jones. Jones going first time. It's blocked. Podmore. Day absolutely punts it down. It will be a throw. Cookie. Spaps on the right. Way too heavy a touch. What was that? Eels cut it out. Evans looking for Farrell on the left-hand side. Frack has done well to cut that back off. All ball over the top. Can Snicky get to it? Yes! It's in! Snicky gets to it first. Wins the foot race against Morris. Lovely stuff. Really, really well done from Snicky. Frack just took the risk. Snicky got the reward. Really well done. Really good run from Snicky. We're 1-0 up. I'll take it. Charlotte out of shape. Why would you pat? Oh, that's just so open. I saw a big counter for Cincy and they just wasted it. They're having trouble dealing with the press. I think that's the big thing. I think the idea with Charlotte is they're going to press. Evans, good block shot. Oh, what a save. But they only press when the opponent gets a certain amount of distance up the field. And I think the whole reason they do that is, number one, they give themselves more space on the counter whenever they do win the ball. Especially because they have very pacey wingers and forwards. And then the second is, I think they doing that should be a yellow card for Spa, ref. I think the reason they do that too is they don't wear themselves out by pressing so high up the field for the whole 90 minutes. They can sit deep, they can relax a little, not relax a little, but they don't have to chase the ball constantly. Because otherwise you're asking the forwards to do a majority of the pressing or a lot of the high up the field pressing, and those same guys need the legs to make the runs. So, Cookies, Frack, Twinkle, Jones. He's got options on the left. Sheamus, he is found. That's a really good ball from Jones. Back for Twinkle. Jones! It's deflected into the hands of Morris. I can't believe that. Jones. Cincy have looked a lot. I don't know what they've done. They looked a lot better now. Just in the last 10 minutes. Frack. Cookies. Jones goes first time. Jones! Jones! What a strike from Joe Jones. Cookies finds him. That is a great finish. 2-0. Spaps! Oh. Good ball. That's got to go left. That's got to go left. Yep. Ah, that's a shame. You got pushed off the run. That's a shame. Here's right. Parks. Jones. Snicky. Really good. Option on the left. Finds Sheamus. Very good run from Sheamus. Where's the final cross blocked? It will be a corner. Really good ball movement. And really good from Sheamus to continue the run. That's actually really, really good. Frack. Sheamus. Myself. Right. But it's got to go all the way back. Too compact. Cookies. Did they stay on? Yes. Cookies. Sheamus on the left. Sheamus. Does so well to dance by. Spaps can't get there. Corner it is. Corner cleared. Sheamus comes back up with it. Myself. Parks. Twinkle. Right. Myself. Cookies. Back to myself. Spaps. Back. Oh, what 1-2 passing. Did Cookies stay on side? It runs out of play. I think offsides here on the Charlotte player. I think it's offsides on the Charlotte player. We'll see. Cross comes in. Could be. Oh, what's cut out? Did the flag go up? It is 2-0 at the half. We're going to point the finger and say, I'm pleased. Keep it up. I maybe should have outstretched arms, but it's fine. Aguiamang is, man, he's all over the pitch. He's done well. He's had a good game. Patrick Aguiamang. Here's right. Myself, Snicky, Cookies. On the right. Feed him. Feed Spaps in. Spaps. Cross comes in. Back post. Sheamus was waiting there. Podmore will put it out for a corner. Frack to take this corner. Whipped in. Oh, it's headed up and it's booted clear. It's headed back in and it's booted clear again. Keeper saw that one late for some reason. I don't know why. I thought that was pretty clearly, like, could have been grasped. Instead, we've got the ball. Spaps on the turn. He needs help. Spaps trying to get by his man. The blocked cross rolls right to Morris. Evans looking for one over the top to split the defense. Can't find it. It's coming back the other way. Here's Spaps waiting for the overlap. Frack's got it. Cookies further up the pitch. Cuts inside for Spaps. Spaps there. Pocket of space. And Spaps blasts it over. Right. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. The run being made there could have been lethal, that run. Curtis has got it, though. They come back the other way. McDonald's. Evans. McDonald. Awudu over the top for Farrell. Farrell's beat his man. Cross comes in. Day, can he get to it? No. Evans takes it down one punch, and that is just wide. I think I just took a knock. But we'll see. Spaps might be the first one off for Chart. Yes, let's bring him in, please. Chris Mather, who does not get to play at all, like barely. They over the top, they've scored. I thought that was offsides. Who's kept them on? I don't know who kept them on. Who kept them on? Was it me? It looked really tight. Oh no, who's that on the right-hand side? Is that Frack? Yeah, Frack kept them on. That's a shame. Sticky gets fouled. Free kick. We've put on Chris Mather. It might have to be me here. Oh yeah, let's go. Offsides. Oh my God, Chris Mather almost just scored for us right after coming on. That would have been insane. He was just off. Brad, that's all you, brother. You should have grabbed that. Anyway, that's headed out. Here's Eels. McDonald with the crossback post. Day over the top. Mather, Twinkle, Cookies. Cookies got space to run. Cookies keep running. Cookies goes for goal. Good save from Morris. Holy moly, Nelson are smoking Charnock Richard. 4-1. We're getting help from the league if we can win this. Charnock will pull the second one back. It's not over there yet. Twinkle. Back to Parks. Right, Twinkle. Cookies is miles offsides. Goes out anyway. It might have to be Tyler Wright. Tyler Wright for Harry Norris. Offsides on Snicky. That's my only defensive sub. The last sub might be Sheamus for McKendy. Cookies. Oh, Joe Jones! Oh, what a save. That was such a tight angle, but what a save. How did the keeper keep? He was already on the ground. He was beat. How? Farrell, come on, boys. Frank's going to get booked here. Eels with the throw-in. Farrell, Cookies, boots it cleared. Snicky's going to have it. Should go here. Joe Jones should go here. I think he's offsides now. No, he's not. He stayed on. Sheamus, Cookies. Oh. Frag heads it. Mather, I think he stayed on sides. Cookies! Oh. Oh, my Lord. Fuck. Kelly Phillips just taking the lead at Furnace Rovers as well. We could have gotten the 2 points we lost back had that result stand. We got to finish this one, though. I only have Mukendi and Wildman who can come on. Joe Jones has scored. I mean, and so is Snicky, to be fair, but they're all playing well. What a ball. What a ball. Mather first time. Snicky's offsides. It falls. It goes out for a corner. Sincere making a double change. Sergio Santos is on for Kubo. Oh my goodness me, he's missed it. Mather has it. Cut back inside. Mather, how? Furnace Rovers have leveled against Hellyfield. We need to win this game. It's a big opportunity for us. Sheamus has, unfortunately, got to come off for McKendy. I just don't have any other substitute options right now. Day bringing it forward. Day with the cross. Back post. Don't let him score. Frack wins the header. Corner kick. Day whips it in. Headed up, not out. Norris will get it out. Farrell will come down with it. We're hanging on. Day. Mukendi, what is that? It didn't look like a foul, said the commentary, and Mukendi was arguing this case, but it's out of the way. Here's Twinkle anyway. Twinkle down the line for Mukendi. Go on, Mukendi. You got the fresh legs, son. Go on. Go on. With the cross. Snicky could be there. It's gone over the bar. Instant impact, though. Look at that from Mukendi. Mather, Jones. Back to Mather. Mather trying to hold on to the possession. Drags his defender with him. Snicky, myself, Twinkle. There's an option out wide to the right. Jones is going to find Mukendi on the left. The cutback for Jones. He's tackled off the ball. Twinkle's done well to win that one. Should go right. Yep, it does. Mather's got it. Mather brings it down. Mather's crosses block. Ooh, that is a horrendous tackle. Oh, my God. Advantage being played. Charlotte's got that is at least a yellow card. Horrible tackle. That ball's going to go out. You have to book him. You have to book him. Yeah, he's been booked. That was an absolutely horrendous slide tackle. He tried to win the ball, slide tackling him from behind, like 180 from behind. Like completely from behind. I was like, yo, that was bad. That was horrendous. Snicky cookies. Too heavy a touch. Still won by Snicky. Jones has it now. Jones, Mather on the right-hand side. Didn't find it. Mather. Switched the ball to the left then. Finds Mukendi. Mukendi stayed on Mukendi! Where is the man, the myth, the legend? Seamus says when you need a goal, it's Simon Roger Mukendi. What a run. Look at this fucking ingenious run behind as well. Like, what a run. That's game. You could show the offsides line. This is a genius run. And Snicky had great vision to find him. Yeah. Simon Roger McGee. The man's got to become a club legend. There's no way, there's no way he's not a club legend by the end of the save. Here's Parks, whips it in. Joe Jones on the back post. Joe Jones, what a finish. In off the far post. There you go. 4-1 in the end. It was a nervy game. It was a tight game, but 4-1 in the end. Still with it, though. That's a good frack, man. What are you doing? Yeah, man, you're lucky you didn't hurt anybody with that or catch anybody with that. Here's Brofton. Parks is going to head that out. It's not bad. 4 minutes of added time will be played. They got about 12, a little over 12 in stoppage left in the Charlotte-Cincy game. I'm curious about what else is going around the grounds. Here's Norris. Parks. Twinkle. Norris. Myself. All the way back for Brott. Live scores. Here we go. Chicago beats Toronto 2-1. Red Bulls in Orlando 2-2. Austin beats LAFC. We know that. Montreal DC still 0-0. NYCFC leads New England 2-1. Minnesota's 2-0 up on Sporting Kansas City. It's a game that Minnesota should win. Dallas and Vancouver are 0-0. Houston and RSL are 1-1. That was the other game I thought would be interesting. St. Louis is 1-0 up on Seattle. That's another game I thought would be interesting. San Jose Columbus is at 10:30. Same with San Jose Colorado and San Diego Columbus is 10:30. And then all the rest of the games are tomorrow. Here's Broughton. That's wide. He's dragged it wide. He should have scored, Broughton. That was really his to score. So, header back post. Curtis Brott's got it the whole way. That's the full-time whistle. 4-1 in the end. Snicky in the 27th. Joe Jones in the 37th. We were 2-0 up at the break. Matty Day in the 60th pulled it back for Burnside to within one. Oh, he's just kicked it wide. And then Simon Roger Mukendi and Joe Jones in the 85th and the 87th means it is a 4-1 victory in the end for us. A big win over a Burnside team that were trying to climb back into fourth place or third place. Did results elsewhere go our way? That's the question we're about to find out. Right. Barrow Celtic hosting Wigton Harriers. Nunez in the added time at the end of the second half gives Wigton Harriers the win. They move up to ninth. Barrow Celtic were going to get a ninth point, but instead they drop 12 points adrift from safety. Boodle AFC, Sidex Sports and Social. Mikulski in the 24th minute from the penalty spot put Sidex Sports and Social up 1-0. 80th minute from Hudson from the penalty spot as well made it 1-1. They will split the points. Boodle AFC and Sidex Sports and Social remain 7th and 8th respectively. We run out 4-1 winners. We did get some help. Hellyfield Sports' Douglas in the 67th put them up at Furnace Rovers, but McDonald for the host leveled it in the 79th. Hellyfield Sports are now 8 adrift from us. That's a big result. A more big result elsewhere. Nelson hosting Sharnock. Richard Ryan in the 6th got the visitors off the mark early, but Donnelly in the 12th leveled it for Nelson. Christensen in the 15th put Nelson 2-1 up, and then he scored again in the 42nd to make it 3-1 at the break. Second half, Christensen completed his hat trick in the 65th to make it 4-1 Nelson. Jones scored in the 66th to pull one back for Sharnock Richard, but they do not find any other goals. Big win from Nelson. It pulls them to clear the drop. It pulls them out of potential drop as well. Sharnock Richards stay in third, but now they're 9 adrift of us as well. Sedberg and Dent hosting AFC Blackpool. Forbes in the 50th got the visitors underway, but Bentley 3 minutes later scored to level it. Then Littlejohn, yay, in the 64th. He scored to make it 2-1, Sedberg and Dent. Ashman leveled in the 71st for AFC Blackpool to make it 2-2, but then it was Mudluli in the 73rd and McKay in the 87th that pulled Sedberg and Dent clear. They move up to is this a second yellow card? It's a second yellow card for the same Cincy player who went sliding in from behind. Cincinnati are now 2-0 down, and they're down to 10 men. Let's see if this is a yellow card. It's kind of soft because the Charlotte player isn't going to win the ball, right? Because he does put his body in the way. Flores, he puts his body in the way, but instead of like using his body like this, he literally extends the arms. Like the ball's on his left, right? The ball's on Flores' left, and Flores has come in there to try and get himself between the Charlotte player and the ball. but instead of using his body, he's literally extended the arms. So I can understand why the ref said you you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's a second bookable offense though, even if he did push him, but the fact that he did push him had the see, I don't think there's the likelihood to retain possession. I think that's my issue here. Because if the Charlotte player retains possession, then it's definitely a promising attack, and it definitely would be Spa for a second yellow. But like, he had no chance to retain possession. So I don't know if you, but then again, it's such a needless foul. Anyway, um, so yeah, Sedberg and Dent up to fifth, by the way, with that AFC Blackpool 9 adrift. Skelmersdale United Roman in the 61st. They score. They down the Ulverston Rangers, by the way. That's a big win for Skelmersdale. Ulverston will drop to 6th. Skelmersdale pull within 2 of safety and up to 13th. Weatheriggs United and Windmore Sports Club. They are going to split the points. Jones for Weatheriggs United in the 52nd. Harriet in the 85th. Meant they split the points 1-1. Weatheriggs United will drop to 14th on the draw. They are 3 adrift. Windmere are 6 adrift. We did get major help around the league. Major help. But let's kick off the post-match press conference with the first question from Dean Higham at the Blizzard. I think yeah. As can we expect? Yep. Jones on form. Let's give the save. Right. Fucking what a stupid. Okay. Absolute pain. What a great. there's a I do feel bad for them. Like, I don't know what is going on with the I have no clue what's going on with Sporting Kansas City in their front office, and I don't know why they have insisted on giving Peter Vermees that much control of the club. But until they wrestle it from him, that club is going to continue to stagnate. Uh, I think fans have been asking and begging for Vermees to go. He must have something on the ownership, because, like, shit, man. Over me. Marcus Anderson is out tomorrow with an ankle injury. Ian Glavinovich is questionable with a hamstring. Nashville is without Brian Acosta. They're without Tyler Boyd, and they're without Maximus Eck. Ow. How about that? I just saw the injury report. Sorry, gang. For those on YouTube, by the way, this is the end of the episode. Episode 194. We will see you for the next one. We'll see if we can get some more help. We do have Sidak and Social Sports next, or Sidak Sports and Social Club next. They're in 8th, and then it's the big one versus Hellyfield Sports, a chance to really open up the gap if it's not already that big. 16 down, 16 to play. We'll see you for the next episode. Take care.